It's impressive that you can move so well inside this barrier. Frankly, I had sold you short. Still, you won't leave here alive.
Because you can kill me with just one more strike?
Oh? So you know. This sword is infused with a special ability known as Dead End Rainbow, and it guarantees that my opponent will die on the 7th hit. Understand? It can kill even spiritual beings.
Demon Lord Leon once told me about demons who were known as the progenitors.
These demons are rather unorthodox, so they can be quite troublesome. And in place of a name, they're instead referred to by their signature color. And the black progenitor is called Noir.
Anyways, you can all see we're a big happy family now. In order to avoid complications, I think we should set a few ground rules. There are 3 rules. Please do your best to follow them. First, no attacking humans.
Now please excuse me. If we both stay alive, I'm sure we'll meet on the battlefield. We will not. Huh? While you waste your time with us, our ruler is making his way toward that very battlefield. Your ruler? Staring down the barrel, waiting for the final game. How's you feel? You just made some bail. Come the day, it gets worse, and I hope you fucking hurt. Now what's the word, Captain? I think I got you lacking. They are not all this, and this hell's packing. こいつらがシオンたちを許しを与える必要はなさそうだが、お前らには餌になってもらう。さて始めるか。They're dead. Every single one of them. They're like animals. And I slaughtered them like animals. I hate them. Strength like this before. Are you the one from the legends? The primordial?
Oh my, you are well learned? That must mean I'm dealing with someone quite clever.
The ruler has no idea. He has no clue that he's released such a horrific monstrosity upon this world!
必要の 57.235% を獲得。
なら
ユニークスキルの個人なるものを使用しこの場に生存する全ての人間の魂を借り取りました。
Leonard, do not overdo it.
A demon lord possessing a hidden power that surpasses even the bounds of imagination. It was in that moment I realized the kingdom of Far North had awakened a sleeping beast in Tempest.
素直じゃないね。じゃよろしく。
こちら俺の友達のベルドラ君です。
暴風流ベルドラである。想像しくせんもなら勝手に森に入るがよかろう。相手にしてしまった。あれは正真正銘の魔王です。我らの手で新たなる魔王を誕生させてしまったのです。貴様が向かう戦場には我らが主が向かわれるから。主、決して怒らせてはならぬお方を激怒させてしもうた。
ユニークスキル無慈悲なる者にてこの場に生存する全ての人間の魂を刈り取りました。
究極の魂の秘術。
これが生まれたての魔王だって。その邪魔者こそ今話題にしていたリムル。
Get ready for combat! Halt! Come any closer, we will show no mercy! No, I'm the one who will show mercy. Apologies. Unfortunately, you're about to take the brunt of my fury.
People of this world would find it difficult to understand, let alone react to his attacks.
I'm afraid there's more. The light was swift, and it took the lives of many, but it couldn't compare to what came next. In a mere instant, the entire battlefield fell deathly silent.
What do you mean by that?
It's exactly as I said, my lady. I know not the number it took, but those who survived the light were all struck down the very next moment. The only ones lucky enough to be spared were myself, Razan, and King Edmaris.
A catastrophe.
Lord Rimuru, I have an urgent report to make.
Alright, but make it quick. I'm kinda in the middle of something.
My apologies, but I have discovered the identity of Archbishop Rimur's killer. It seems that a group called the 7 Days Clergy was behind these events.
Oh?
At present, I have 3 of their members in front of me. I believe it would be unwise to let them live.
And do you have definitive proof that they're the ones who killed Rahim?
Yes, my lord. There are reporters here from several countries who can bear witness.
In that case, get rid of them.
With pleasure.
Hajimemashite minasan. Watashi no na wa Diablo to moushimasu. Gomakasu na! Rimuru samaを足ざまに戻したこと、覚悟しなさい。助けてください。命だけは何とぞ。何もできぬ絶望を知れ。発動。ディスペアタイム。 Demons are rather unorthodox, so they can be quite troublesome. And in place of a name, they're instead referred to by their signature color. The red progenitor is known as Rouge, the white progenitor, Blonde, and the black progenitor is called Noir. It's been a while. Feel that.
What an unexpected pleasure. Hello, Noir.
Well, actually, Noir is outdated. I insist you call me Diablo.
You got named by someone? Who in the world would be so foolish?
Jealousy's an ugly color on you, Viole. I'm sure it's because we're both ancient demons, but of the two of us, I'm the one who's been blessed with a name.
True dragons are the highest ranking beings in existence. They're nigh invulnerable and nigh unstoppable avatars of nature that serve as the pillars of all creation, with only 5 known to exist. They are considered the greatest creations of the Creator God.
Veldora is attacked by his older sister, Belgrin. Fearing that Rimuru will be affected, he cuts the connection with him. Rimuru, knowing the situation, he goes to Veldora. Veldora was attacked and had his mind manipulated. Rimuru faces two true dragons. Alone.
Literally, the deadly shockwave poured I suddenly accidentally burned down the entire town.
Accidentally?
So of course someone came looking to slay me. It's possible that I underestimated my opponent a bit, but halfway through the battle I started using my full strength, and I still lost somehow.
Seriously?
Yes, extremely powerful. The humans call her a hero, blessed with divine protection.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Rimuru in the real story dies countless times, but is always saved by the heroine Chloe, who alters the timelines to always save her beloved.
Isn't it scary, though? To have so many people who are precious to you? If it were me, if even one of those bones were lost, I don't know, I'd be scared. The most precious things are always far too small not to lose, and far too fragile not to break. You will regret it. You'll regret building all of this. And when that time comes, you won't be yourself anymore.
I don't get why everyone's saying those things. I don't want to fight King Rimuru. If Hinata couldn't beat him, what chance do I have?
That's true. Their duel ended a draw, but some find it more convenient to say she lost. Of course, it's impressive enough to fight the Saint to a standstill. That demon lord's the real deal.
それにあまり派手にしすぎると天使の攻撃を受けるわよ。
天使か。こちらに手を出すというなら迎え撃つまでだ。
His town could hasten the onset of the Great Tenma War. The Great Tenma War. The 500-year cycle of this great war begins with the invasion of the angels. Their targets are developed cities. The reason is unknown, but because the condition under which they are targeted is clear.
Rudra was never the tyrant history would paint him as, nor the invincible ruler his followers believed in. He was a man who dreamed too big, who bore the weight of an empire on fragile shoulders, only to be consumed by a will that was never his own. But fate had been cruel, twisting his ideals until even he was unrecognizable. Rimuru saw the reflection of his own path in Rudra's tragedy, a ruler striving for peace yet walking a razor's edge between salvation and control. This was never a battle of good versus evil. Guy Crimson knew that better than anyone. Rudra had been his greatest rival, his fiercest opposition, but also the only one who truly understood him. And now, he was gone. No victory, no justice, just the quiet mourning of those who had lost something irreplaceable. Well, I just think it's about time to leave things in the hands of the future generations. I have made sure the world will progress without me, and even in my absence, they can fend for themselves. That's why knowing I will die anytime soon isn't so bad. Veldanova laughed, saying he never had to deal with a lifespan until now, but to him it feels like a gift, knowing he can go without worrying about the world, just like how a parent can die happy without worrying over their children.